to Straight to the Point. I'm your host, Dreesen, with my awesome co-host, JC Cruz. We here at Straight to the Point, through style and pulp culture, we bridge inspiration with knowledge to bring wisdom to the hood. By strengthening our faith, uplifting one another, and educating each other, it allows us to move with purpose and create a future where beliefs turn into action and dreams into reality. Thank you for joining us here at Straight to the Point. We have our awesome guest here today. I heard he likes to get straight to the point with things too.
Hey, I seen him get straight to the point.
Yes, sir. Shout out Lubal, our guest today.
Yo, you see what's going on, man. Cut it out.
Hey.
Yes, sir. I heard there's this new thing going around, R-rated, Straight to the Point.
Oh, R-rated, yeah, man. That's what we really do.
Rated R, guys.
Rated R.
What do you want?
Right.
Either way, does it
These
change the
guys
fact
know
that...
you're R-rated.
R-rated.
The R-rated superstar.
Flip it.
Either way,
People.
it doesn't change the fact that we still get restricted.
We get straight to the point.
And straight to the point, man.
Let's
That's what
go.
we do. We got two different looks in it, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, what do we got for Lubal today?
What we got for you today,
What do we got for Lubal today?
So we know that you're out here doing different things, and we'd love to know what are those things. So like barber, you're a barber, you're a streamer.
Yeah.
Like get us hip to all these different things that you.
How'd you come
done
about
into.
becoming a barber?
Yeah,
I'm
how'd
gonna be honest with you guys. Never in my life did I think I would be a barber ever. I was studying, going to school. I was in college, and then I'm gonna make the long story short.
Yeah.
I cut my really good friend Ethan one time. He asked me for a lineup. We were gonna be outside. He said, "Damn, have you ever done this before?" It came out real good, and I said, "You know what? Let's do it." And everything I do, I go both feet in.
Nice.
And
Wow.
I never looked back ever since.
So it was like almost like a hidden talent you had that you didn't even know about.
Exactly.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire. Trying new things can bring that.
So you think through your experiences of becoming a barber, like that's what got you in the zone, like in that path?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, I was going to school for a long time. I never thought that that's something I would really pursue in life. And then I kind of just started finding it more interesting throughout the years.
Yes.
And then when that moment that he asked me to do that favor for him, it just kind of, like at that time, I kind of started finding it a little more interesting.
Okay.
And then once he said to me, like, because he's been a barber for many years, once he told me, yo, this came out really good, you should try it. And I was already thinking about it. I was like, shit.
Sign,
like,
a sign.
I was like, watch this.
Right.
And that was it. I used my little brother as a guinea pig. Once I got good enough to, put my work out there, it took me a couple weeks. I started posting my work. Friends started supporting me, coming while I was still in college. And honestly, I didn't think this was a real career. Like, I was having a good time. I was cutting hair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it became like a passion, like a love.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
that's a beautiful way to like learn a new talent and also discover it.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Because you kind of went into it such like willingness to like just do things for fun and a favor. It was like it came off a favor. So like
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
really beautiful.
That's what I'm saying.
I
I
thought
mean-
that's beautiful.
So then, what advice would you give to somebody who's watching the show who wants to get into barbering?
I'm not gonna lie. If you guys honestly want to get into it, like don't feel shy. You can contact me and I'll let you know what you need to do and how to go about it. But honestly, just do it. But this is something you got to do if you love it. You know what I'm saying? This is something that comes with passion.
Clearly, in your story, it shows that it's like you loved it, and then you really started getting into it, and you're now cutting hair. All
Because
nice
it was a thought. It was just a thought.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? He was like, oh, maybe I'll be a barber. Then your boy asked you to do a favor for him, which was give me a lineup real quick.
Yeah.
And you was like, oh, hold up. This is not so bad. This is...
Yeah,
this
I
is-
turned up on, bro. No cap.
fire.
I went straight home. I said, I got some clippers on Amazon. Whack, my brother. Crazy. But you know what I'm saying? That's my little bro. He gave me the chance. And then bro's like, oh my God, he did that for me. Bro, if I show you the video, guys.
Fire.
Wow, shout out him and every. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, bro. Yo, Albert, I love you, bro. But yo, cuz, I'm sorry I did that to you on Dead Dogs. Yo, bro, it was bad, man. It was bad. It was really bad haircut.
But you got to get a little bit of the bad.
You have to.
make
You
it
need
good.
to. You know what I'm saying? You need to do that. You need to go through things in life like that to really, you know what I'm saying? Master your craft.
Okay.
So now we know that you're getting into the streaming business as well. We've seen a lot of your streams. We've seen you go on live multiple times.
You do ever
talk
do
us-
barbering and streaming? What's your streaming about?
Yeah.
Me, honestly, just everything I do. Honestly, I wanted to come into into the streaming thing more like very genuine as possible because I see what's going on around there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people may act a little different in front of the camera.
Yeah.
My way of going in was really I'm just gonna be me. Like, and if you're not gonna watch me, you're not gonna watch me.
Kinda
I don't care if it takes me 100 years. Like, I'm gonna just be me and like, you know what I'm saying? So I do a lot of streams, just going out, interviewing people, just cutting hair at the barber shop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was it. And actually, the way I got into streaming was through cutting hair. Yeah.
How that come about?
Well, a lot of it was a lot of my friends really just kept seeing that side of me that they said they believed in me and thought I could stream. And I was like, yeah. And so I didn't know what streaming was, to be honest. I'm not really in the media like that. And then I started doing more research. I was like, oh yeah, that's something I could do. I was like, yeah. I'll push it aside. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Never did. And then one day, somebody booked a haircut with me that's actually a streamer.
Okay.
Oh, that's dope. That's cool.
He's verified. He has a really good following on Kick and Twitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he just said, bro, you got to do it. Like, what are you waiting on?
Yeah.
And he kind of like really pressed me to do it. And I was like, you know what? Like, all these signs are here. Let's just
shout
do
out
it.
him.
Yeah, shout out
look
him,
at you
bro.
now,
Shout out
bro.
him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You active with it.
I feel like you.
Yeah,
you,
bro, I
you
just
really
went.
like you said in the beginning. You really do go both feet in. You go hard. Like you find a niche and you kind of commit. And you
Oh,
go
100%.
you go all out for it.
100%, bro. I did it. I mean, obviously, I had to learn what I really needed, you know, to actually become a streamer. You know what I'm saying? Because at first I just started with one phone trying to record, but it's like it's not like convenient. So I went off. I said, you know what? If I'm really gonna do this, let me buy another phone, an actual streaming phone. Did my research. I bought professional microphones, the stands, lights. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm just gonna go out and do this. Like if it's meant for me, it's meant for me.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I already started, so I promise you, I'm not gonna stop. You know what I'm
Keep it going,
saying?
brother. We support it.
I already spent the bread. I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? It's slow.
What's your kick username?
My Kick is you guys can actually follow me on Kick. It's Goldtip, GOLDTIP. That's Goldtip on Kick. You know what I'm saying? Every platform you can find me on Goldtip.
That's
or
fine. I
AOL.
love your streams. I'm actually one of your faithful viewers. And I'm not saying not because you're my boy, but I generally enjoy watching you because you're a character. You really have a way of having a camera in front of you and making the people at home kind of enjoy the same thing you're enjoying.
Yeah.
And you just do such a good job of kind of like maintaining the environment around you, but also connecting with us as we're watching your stream. So like, yo, I've always wanted to tell you that. You do a great job. I hope you keep growing and this goes all the way to the moon for you and back.
Sir.
Nah, thank you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys for real having me here, but it's just, it's one of those things that sometimes when you start something new, bro, it feels good to hear it from your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like a little like input, feedback on like what you're doing. Cause like I said, I just start this. Like
And it's only gonna
what
make
you
you
guys
better.
are telling me, like I don't hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like
no,
when I do,
absolutely.
it's like, I mean, obviously it took me a couple months to get to where I'm at now. Like, I mean, it's always gonna take time, but you guys letting me know that that's how I make you guys feel. If I can make you feel that way, him feel that way, I can make everybody feel that way.
That's right.
You know what's
what
even
I'm saying?
crazier? You have a superpower. You know what that is?
What is that?
Being Dominican. Being Dominican is a superpower.
Ella anda por el bloque, un brillo, pi. Olvídate de eso.
Being
Chacho.
Dominican is the best, and that's something that I feel like that we all relate on because we all come from Dominican culture. So I'm willing to ask you guys like, what are the pros and cons of being Dominican? I said it's a superpower. Plátano palo, tú sabes.
There's pros and cons to it.
Yeah. So what type of what do you see as some pros?
I'm gonna be honest with you. What I see as a pro, the music, it's worldwide. Everybody can correlate to that. You know what I'm saying? We have a place to go back to if anything goes
I like
down.
the unification of the culture together, like how united we are. As much as we are also
Divided.
We are all 100%.
very.
But we are united in the same. It's such a weird mix.
It is such a weird mix.
And a
what is
con?
your pro? What are your pros, JC?
My pro as a Dominican, I'm gonna piggyback off Lubal, like culture, bro.
Yeah. Culture
Our
is
culture
fire.
is very loving,
Right.
very happy and uplifting, and that's something that I take pride in. So I consider that a pro.
What do you remember most about being like a childhood Dominican, like being a Dominican in your childhood?
Shoot, man. Honestly, like I was born in 1996. I came here in 2001.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? In July. You know what I'm saying? Right before, you know, that unfortunate 9/11 that happened. So
Yeah.
I came into like a weird period.
You came at a spicy time.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's spicy,
So I
bro.
didn't know what was going on. I'm like, mommy, what's going on here? Where's my family? You know what I'm saying? I had to like learn. I had to learn the language. I had to get. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was very odd.
Right.
Just
Yeah,
trying to
I
make
could-
friends.
I can
and-
relate. I can relate.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
people were like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "No entiendo." You know what I mean?
If you want to find out about JC's experience, look at episode 2. We talk all about that. Check it out.
Sure.
What I remember the most is just being in my grandfather's like patio. Like when I was younger, I used to go to DR in the summertime. You remember? I used to
Oh my
leave
God,
for
yo.
3
Yeah.
months.
Bro, you used to get skinny, come back 30,000 pounds. I'm like, bro, why'd you get skinny to go to DR? Come
Yes.
back. What they do? They kept you in a cage and
Yes.
fed you plátanos?
Yo, multiple jokes every time. It was different out there, but it's just like being out there in the Dominican Republic. It's just active. It's just activity. Like we don't have a lot out there. Like most of us. You
It's
know
a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
love out there. People are very loving,
and there's
man.
mad love. And then the thing is like people are very creative because if you don't have much, you learn how to try to work with what you have. And I feel like that's a genuine, beautiful concept.
Can I tell you-
of being in the island?
Can I tell you something that from that, like feeding off you? Like I was at the barbershop getting a haircut the other day, and he has these two called the Andes, right? That when they break, they has two foils.
Okay.
If one of them breaks, right, those two pieces actually can come off. So you can buy a new one and it comes with two.
Okay.
But some people just throw away the other one. It's like, bro, do you not know that you can take those off? So let's say like the new one breaks,
Yeah.
you can take the old piece and put it on that, and you save yourself some money.
Oh, wow.
Everybody was looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, yo, like I've been cutting hair for this long and I've never done that. I'm like, yo, listen, I had never had things before, so you gotta
Dominican.
you gotta
That's
figure it
Dominican.
out.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
What are some cons?
What are
about
some
being
cons?
Dominican?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Bacalao is ass. Trash. I
You
hate
said
bacalao.
bacalao.
I hate that smell, man. A lot of Dominicans make that very good. I don't doubt any of y'all that it tastes delicious for you, but like for me, trash. Con.
Man, bacalao grew on me, man. I can't talk smack. I used to. I used to. What's
Still
one of your
talking
cons,
One of
Lubal?
my cons, honestly, when shorties be looking at me like, you're Dominican? I'm like, it's cool, man.
cheetah.
So
Oh, I.
what's the word that I'm looking for? It's like our notoriety, kind of.
Yeah, like, yo,
Yeah.
chill out. We're not all like that.
Right, we're not all
we're
like
not
that.
all womanizers.
Come on.
Baby, I love you. You know what I'm saying? I might be going into my rated R, you know, right now, but baby, I love you. I love you.
What do you think, JC? Give us a con.
A con. I'm gonna say that a con as a Dominican, because I'm a hardworking individual. A lot of us get opportunity to come to America and better our lives, and some of us just do the wrong thing, like break the law
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like
That's the
that. And
first
then we
thing-
have
that's the
to,
first
and then
thing.
we have to live with that stigma of like, oh, you're Dominican, and they might look at you like you're delinquent. I'm like, yo, nah, like. You know, there's different areas in the island. We're not all from the
Yeah.
from the super ghetto where you gotta steal and do the most to survive. Like, so that's a con where I can see people put me in a box thinking that I'm like little criminal because I'm Dominican.
Just because you're
and that's not and that's
wrong.
That's wrong. That's
wrong.
absolutely
That's
wrong.
And so the last thing that I have to ask you guys about being Dominican, you gotta choose one. Bachata, merengue, dembow. Which one? You gotta choose one.
Yo prefiero morirme.
That's hard. That's actually a great response. Bachata, for me, bachata.
No, pero le damos con bachata, man.
Bachata,
¿Tú sabes lo que es bailar pegadito? Ay, chichi.
Ayúdame, mamá!
Ay, ay, ay.
Suéltame la canelilla.
There you go.
Nah,
What are you
I'm-
choosing?
You know, because I represent the hood, I go with dembow.
Dembow.
Dembow is.
Oh, espérate,
That's what I
espérate.
hear.
Si tú sabes bailar dembow, entonces.
Yo, claro que sí. mira.
Enséñame unos pasitos para ver si tú eres bacano. Dale.
Nah, you guys heard that? You guys heard that new Donati?
Nah.
Nah, talk to me
Nah,
about
nah.
that.
Chino dame frito.
I'm not gonna lie to you, he got
Chino dame
crazy.
frito.
He got crazy.
Yo, he got-
beautiful,
why you say
bro.
that? That's a
Beautiful,
great-
bro, because I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not too in tune with what's going on, but people try to explain to me what's going on, like happening, and he made that song all in a podcast, and they filmed it that same day.
Yeah, it's a fire, yo. It's fire. Shout
They
out.
brought him
yo,
there.
Shout out a Lofoque.
Shout out
He be
Lofoque
putting
doing
on
everything for the Dominicans.
culture.
They are truly an
It's
inspiration
dope.
on LaFocamusic.net.
Yo, bro, he
Classical.
got crazy. I've never seen something like that before, bro.
And you know what's crazy? That DR got Asians. People don't
Yeah.
know. Now, if
Do you guys
have-
know that? Like,
I don't
DR
know.
has
Yo,
Asians.
drop in the comment box if you knew that. There's an Asian community that lives in the island.
Chino Dominicans go hard too. Like,
Yeah,
they're real
yes, sir.
Dominican. They're not
Yes,
Chino.
sir.
Yo, and real quick, drop a 2 if you knew they had Turkish people out there doing lineups.
No.
yeah, bro.
Thank you to our sponsor today at McGovern Auto Group. You need a car? We've got you covered. All certified pre-owned cars come with a 5-year, 100K mile powertrain warranty. And every new car, 10 years, 150K miles.
That's amazing.
Yes, it is, brother. We offer financing for every situation, top rates for qualified buyers, and approvals even with no social security and just a passport.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all you
Oh,
need,
snap.
man. I'm about to go play, you feel me? Whatever your status, we can help. We speak your language too. English,
Spanish,
Portuguese,
Italian,
French,
Albanian.
and Russian. Family owned, but with a big group inventory like one of the big car brands that we have out here. Over 5,000 used cars, any make or model, plus hundreds of new ones in stock. Straight to the point viewers get exclusive deals. Just DM Robert Rapazzo or visit McGovern Ford in Saugus. Phone number 781-231-1945. Shout out to our sponsor today.
The Turkish people are in the yard doing lineups, doing everybody's hair. If your hair's going, make sure you do it, because I need some money. You know what I'm saying? Come get a haircut.
Yo, but have y'all heard about the stuff that happened with Tory Lanez? How he got stabbed in jail? 14 times, bro. 7 wounds to the back, 4 to the torso, 2 to the back of the head, 1 to the left side of his face. Lungs collapsed. Like, they did our boy dirty.
They did that boy dirty, bro. And I honestly believe, like, yo, that man dropped enough hints in music to really show that he was a target to the industry. You feel me? When you have that much power and independence as an artist, you're a threat to major corporations. I'm a big believer in that, because I feel like I've experienced some of that. So when you're independent and you have a free will and you really you value your free will and you do what is supposed to be done with it, you become number one target. And I think that's what's going on with Tory. Yo, that man is innocent.
You know that.
And I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on that.
Free Tory.
Yo, big shout out to my cousin, written by Ray. Yo, he brought me to my first Tory concert. He's actually Tory Lanez's assistant. Wow. So that's actually like dope. A very crazy connection that never thought in a million years that one of my family members, like of blood, like that, my mom and his mom, my sisters, he's out there with Tory, doing big things with Tory. So like, yo, keep going, bro. Get your mans out of there. Keep making noise.
You know what's even crazier is that after he gets stabbed and after this horrifying thing happens to him, Megan Thee Stallion's friend, like her bodyguard, comes out and says that it was Megan Thee Stallion's friend that shot Megan Thee Stallion. So it wasn't even Tory. The whole time I thought it wasn't Tory. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They were over exaggerating the story, talking about like Tory Lanez popped out with a gun and then started telling the girl to dance, blah 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 blah. But it's like I don't think
we heard what happened, but we knew it wasn't him.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then after he's on the edge of death. So that's a very hard concept, you know what I'm saying? But like after he gets this horrible situation that happened to him, then supposedly the truth wants to come out. Yo, it's a cool world we live in.
And did you guys notice that they're doing like a whole petition? Like right away, they got.
Yeah, I signed it. You signed it?
No, send me the email.
I'm gonna send you the link. I signed it. I need my boy out for this summer.
Tory Lanez,
summer, bro. Come on, bro. Tory makes the summer bump, bro.
What he drop with that shit?
Summer's been feeling. Controller.
I need more fuel for the lime green. No,
I believe he ain't do it. That's it. So
add it to the list.
We also got some shoe releases coming out in June. On the 11th, we have the Retro 14, the Ferraris. You remember those, JC?
Yeah, I remember Ferraris. Those are actually.
Those are. Those are.
I like them. You know what? I like the last shot more than the Ferraris, but I like the Ferraris. They nice.
I agree with you. I like the last shots more. Yeah. They also got on June 21st, they have the Retro 5, the Grapes.
Nice.
The Grapes are coming back out.
OG. Classico. You know what? I was mad when they dropped the Grapes when it was all purple, suede.
Yeah, nah. You need to.
Yo, bring the OG colorways. Yeah. Hit me with the only OG colorways.
Yep.
You heard, Jordan?
And stop switching the material too, bro. Like, keep it.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
How you gonna tell me in 1990 something they have better material than now?
Bro, can I say something? Mm-hmm. I bought what shoes were they? I bought the Cool Grays, the Cool Gray 11s.
Yep.
I bought them a size 8.
Right.
Bro, when I got them, you know how like when they put them into like grade school kids size, like they change like the laces aren't as thick.
Yeah.
Bro, that's how they came.
That's crazy.
Oh no.
Bro, I've worn those maybe once or twice because they're tiny. Like why everything changed? Yeah. Even these, the cement 3s.
They just got cheap.
They look like I don't know. It's not the same, bro.
It's not the same.
Listen, we love the silhouette. We just need better quality.
Right? Yeah, for sure.
We love you, Jordan.
We love you, Jordan. We don't like the brand though.
We still want the sponsorship if you're down.
Right.
No, to supiste, I got your shit on right here, black. You know what I'm saying? What we doing, bro? Yeah, man.
For music this week, I just listened to the album from Fuerza Regida, and it's called like 111 times Pantia. It's like 111 times Pantia, and that was pretty fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a corrido, so that Mexican sound that has been like going into the music realm of like America that's been coming out lately. They came out with an album and it was pretty good. I would give that album like a 6 out of 10.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
That's nice.
And the best songs were probably Por Esos Ojos, Marlboro Rojo, which is like the cigarette.
Wow, that's a hard title.
That's a hard title. Yo,
hard
fire.
title.
I know how to clip that song. And then they have a song with Anuel called Loquito, which is not bad.
Okay.
I'll give that album. It was pretty good. It was a good listen to.
Your boy's gonna cover some music as well.
Yeah.
Yo, Donati, keep doing your thing, my boy. Chino dale frito.
Oof.
Chino dale frito. Another one that's going crazy is Chelo Cha with Pinga.
Wow.
Hard, my boy. Ta de pinga, ay, ta de pinga, ay. Durísimo. Representando la bandera como es. Let's go, guys.
Chino dale frito.
It's Chino Dale Frito fire, right?
So
Yeah. Yo, one more time, all together.
Chino dale frito.
And now we have arrived to my favorite part of the show. We're at the gem section. Greatness everyone must see. What are some gems you guys saw this week?
Gems, something positive that happened to you throughout this week.
Or something that you think is inspiring to show to people, to talk to somebody about. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. Starting everything that we're doing as a collective with a straight to the point. I mean, unfortunately, it's taken now for people to start, showing love and posting and reposting and stuff like that. Like, it means a lot, even though you're just starting now. It's
as he's saying, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, just keep it up. Support is free. I mean, I travel around the world. I've been to many countries, many states, and I go out there and people just show love for free and everything. And it's weird to not be able to have that here back at home, especially in Massachusetts, that area.
And we're not here to compete, man.
Right.
We're not here to compete. We're here to uplift each other.
Exactly.
And listen, we're always going to be open to show love to no matter who's doing what. But we don't want to do this to compete with anybody out there. We want to just collaborate.
Uplift, collaborate, and be creative.
Yes, sir.
I love that.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying, bro?
With unity comes a lot of power. You feel me? Like, that's something that people don't like to accept. Unity, there's power. That's why they want to divide us. That's why they created all these platforms to make us look at each other as competition when we're not.
Exactly. That's for sure. So guys, turn me up. Because the more I turn up and kick, bro, giveaways, flying people out. We outside, bro. I'm doing this for you more than I'm doing it for myself. I'm trying to tell you something.
Stay tuned. We're going to be hosting our first raffle.
Yes.
This summer.
Yep.
You feel me? So we're going to be giving out cash, money, dinero.
Shit.
A gem I saw this week myself. It's just I just want to shout out. I don't know, just like I know this sounds like on some big bag shit, but just like I'm shouting out restaurants. I went to Karma in Burlington the other day, and it was like a new Chinese like Asian fusion restaurant. Okay. And honestly, I'm on the way to making I want to make food videos.
Yeah.
So I literally recorded like my first food video.
Shout out Karma. Karma. Sponsor my boy.
Yes, you already know what it is. All food places, I'm here for it. You know what it is.
So I'm gonna bring you around. I know a lot of food places. I'd love to help you out. I would love to help you with that.
Thank you, bro. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. What about you, JC?
Greatness a must.
Greatness everyone must see.
Greatness everyone must see for me was I went out to Florida with the family. We did some awesome family interventions. We helped out my girl's side of the family, so that was really dope. I got to meet some really cool people. Got to meet my girl's sister, her step pops. She got to spend some time with her mom, and that's something that it was amazing. I'm really glad that we got an opportunity to go out there and be in family.
That's what's up, brother.
Yeah.
That's straight to the point for you. Thank you for watching us today. Please always remember to like, subscribe, and follow. And peace, love, motion.
Yeah.